Everybody, happy Thursday. Welcome back to ATC MDC Open Collab. It's an open collab hosted by Tony, Kimmy, and myself, and I'll link their YouTube channels below. I definitely want to check them out, and also, of course, follow the hashtag. There's so many incredible crafters making so many varieties of both ATC and MDCs. You just have to check them out. This week, for the first time, I'm actually going to show my process for coming up with an MDC. And hopefully it'll make sense by the time I'm all done. So the first thing I'm going to show is I guess what my inspiration of this week. And this week it was, oddly enough, a Christmas album called Candy Clarinet. This was an album my dad played every Christmas, and it screams Christmas. It is, the clarinet is, the album is done by a jazz musician. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say names of artists on, so I'm not going to say the name. But he was a big jazz clarinet player. And I am using this paper from this songbook. Yes, I know. If you're a musician, this is probably horrifying to you, but a lot of these pages are already missing. And I just really got this at the Friends of the Library bookstore. You can get, all kinds of used books and support the library by purchasing it there, and it was $1. So that's where this is. And then I use the same die every week. You don't need a die in order to curate this. It's just easier for me. And this one is the only one I own. And I usually used to use the top portion. The bottom portion folds up and you can have a little pocket like where you can put your information if you want to do that. I usually don't create the pocket. And then I use a scrap piece of cardboard from a box out of my recycle just for the base, just to make it a little more sturdy when I put all the paper on it. And then these are the stickers I'm going to use from the Dollar Tree. And I know it's the Candy Clarinet is the inspiration, but I will use some of these other instruments. And for the candy portion, I'm going to use this little candy guy. I know it doesn't really go with this one, but it was the only candy sticker I own. And I own a lot of stickers, but apparently I don't buy the ones with candy on them. So, and I wasn't going to go shopping because I would buy too much. And I cut this out using my Big Shot, but there's a lot of different machines out there. Don't ask me about them. I only have ever had this machine, and I'm a fairly new crafter. But I'm sure there's lots of really great things. And I just fold the paper in half, stick my little die on here, just like you would for any die machine. I'm sure if you have a fancier machine, like a Cricut or something like that, I actually don't know how those machines work, but I think you can download or something different styles. But I just use the same one, and like any other die, I just run it through. Don't necessarily have to run it through all the way, so I'm just gonna go back over my die one more time to make sure. And then, so this is what it comes out like. And then, of course, you just take it off, put the die aside. And since I don't need the entire thing, I didn't go all the way through the whole thing. Other stuff I'm just gonna put in the recycle box. And to make sure that I've got exactly the same cutout, I'm going to line them up here so I can make sure that when I stick them together, they match. It should be exactly the same size. And then I'm just gonna cut my paper so that I know that they will match up. And then glue these on just like you would anything else. I use my Xyron because I find it quick and easy and less messy than me using glue. But glue works, the sticky tape, anything. And, your typical little Xyron here. This is a 5-incher. Actually got it at a thrift store. I think my sister got it. No, my sister got this at a garage sale for just a couple of bucks. And then the cartridges you can get off of Amazon. The cartridges are actually what cost you the most. So you just run it through the machine and then both sides. And then you can just cut off the excess. And let me move this machine out of the way too. And then I just like to take a bone folder, and I'm sorry, I'm going over to my craft cart to grab things that are, the craft cart's not in view. And then I just run this over with my bone folder to make sure that it's nice, all the adhesive is nicely stuck on to the paper. So again, it's just, you know, bone folder. And then the great thing about this is you just peel it off. It's all nice and sticky. And match it up. Oops. Better than I'm doing here. And since I don't normally do tutorials on my channel, I do apologize if this is a little wonky. And hopefully this one will fit just fine on there. Then just peel off the other side. Recycle. Attach. Boom. And yeah, I just use my bone folder over and over again. This isn't just a plastic one. It's not a real bone folder, but it works just fine for me. Actually, don't even know that I've ever seen a real bone folder one. I think all the ones I've seen in the stores have been plastic. Could be wrong. All right, so now you see that it's music on both sides. You can do different things on either side. And as you know, with your MDC, one side is going to have your information. So I will put a sticky on the back of here, and then I can put my information across here, and then I can just have the music notes showing up behind my information. And on the front, I'm just going to decorate. And hopefully this thing isn't running ginormously long. So I'm just going to stick a couple of instruments on here. Find my little candy. I'll probably put an instrument on the back as well. Should have opened these up before the video. Sorry about this, people, for the noise. Get it out. Maybe yes, maybe no. All right, grab my little candy. So my little ode to the candy clarinet. And then I'm gonna put, I like this one. So I'm gonna put this one along the edge just so that it blends into the front. So again, I'll just put probably a white sticky here with my information on it. And then here's the front of this one. And I think I might want to just add another instrument. So this is my MDC for this week. Hopefully you stuck around because I just realized it's 8 minutes long. Sorry for the long video. And again, please check out everybody's videos and what they're doing this week. And I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.